Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Consider this video entertainment. Today I am talking about KSA, or the Saudi Arabia ETF, and this is our monthly logarithmic chart. And you can see we've broken below our upward channel. So if I zoom into a weekly, you can see that at many different levels, this is our point of control up here. And our lines are all gathered up. And that usually means we're going to make a move. So it could be up or it could be down. It's really going to depend on what happens next. So if you see we've been bouncing off the 200 and then we broke below and everything's starting to point down. And we've got some weekly gaps below us. But if we go to the daily, you can see this gap has been here for quite some time. So at some point it will fill, but we also have newer gaps right above us. And you can see that we are fighting with this 50-day moving average. And so we have to break through this and start working our way up. Otherwise, we may continue down a little bit further. You can see we got a longer term point of control up here. And then shorter term, we have one here and we're below them both. I go back to the weekly. We have this channel here that we've been chopping through side to side. So we're at the bottom of this the green channel, and this purple channel we've broken down below. So it could go either direction. Like that. If I do a full fib retracement, so this whole run up here, you can see that we've been banging off this 382 line, and the 236 is our point of control. So again, we are bouncing off this on the weekly. We need to cross over this 50 moving average, which we are bouncing off as of Friday today. And you can see that the 0.5 is relevant across time. Let's get rid of that. And if I do a fib retracement, that's an extension. A fib retracement, yeah, okay, here we go. So it's from here. So I'm using the bottom of this. So we drop down. So I'm using this as a bottom and this as a top. So we've come back, this is 1272 now versus the long term, it's 382. So this lines up pretty nicely. You can see the 0.5 works, the 382 works, the 618 works pretty good. And let's see what we got. There's our 786. Yeah, it's right in the middle there. Okay. So then if I'm looking at this chart and I just want to get creative and draw some lines, I could see this line here. I can see this is, got a few touches, but that could be a line. This could be a line. And this could be a line, all pointing to this hot spot right here. So my thoughts are that this is the bottom and we're going to make our way up. If I do a fib extension from the bottom to the top to the bottom, what has been the bottom, we can see the 236 is real pretty. The 382 is real pretty. So these are both goals to get four. Get two, four. Get two, get four. If I do another fib extension from this bottom to the top to the bottom here, you can see that's the 168 is right at the top. That lines up pretty nice. You can see this 382 has got a lot of touches. So it's pretty good extension. And now this might be stretching it a bit, but if I say we have 3 lines here, so let me get rid of some other stuff so this is easier to see. So this looks like it could be a line. Let me hide this for a sec. There we go, and that. So we got this line here with pretty good touches. We got this line here with good touches. We've got this line here with a lot of touches, and they all point up in this spot here around 70, which on this fib extension is also 3. That would be the 3. So that could be a long-term goal, but it's a little ambitious. Again, I like this 168, or if I do this extension, oopsie. We got this 236 in the short term, the 382 in the medium term. But we got to break again. We got to see breaking up above this 50-day moving average. If I look at my other charts, here we have our parabolic SAR and our super trend. Everything is bearish. Our RSI is bearish. Squeeze momentum is bearish. Everything is bearish on the monthly. If I go to the weekly, we got a buy on the parabolic SAR. For now, it's got to continue up to keep it. We've got, this is a very neutral RSI. It's below the midway point. From here, kind of an upward trend, but not much. Squeeze momentum is neutral to bearish, and MACD is trying to cross over, and the histograms are getting weaker. If I go to the daily, again, we've got the parabolic SAR buy. Now we've got an upward trend on the RSI. We're getting ready to go into bullish territory on the squeeze momentum. This is a tough candle, but it didn't break down below here. And our MACD has got an upward trend as well. All right, so this is an RSI Bollinger strategy, and there's not enough to see the Bollinger Band. Cash flow's pretty bottomed out. This is a neutral candle on the monthly. We've got a pretty bottomed out stochastic, and we got squeeze momentum. It's below 20. Weekly, now we've got a Bollinger Band, and we're at the bottom of this band. It's squeezing together. You can see it's getting thinner. So that usually happens before it makes a move. I'd like to see it break up. We've been bouncing off this moving average and it broke below. Cash flow is not doing much. And our stochastic is trying to start moving up. And our ADX is up a little higher. indicating that we are in a downtrend. So I'd like to see this move up towards moving average, ADX move down, breaking that downtrend. And then on the daily, you can see we were below the Bollinger Band, and now we're back up in it and bouncing along. And so I'd like to see us move back up. We have positive cash flow, money flow index. We got a stochastic that is getting ready to, looks like it's trying to move up. And ADX is pretty flat. So Saudi Arabia, I think this is a good opportunity if it can start moving up. We have this gap here that's on the weekly that is a little bit, well, it's not there on the weekly, but it is on the daily. So be careful. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks.